Well, that sound can only mean one thing. We're getting ready for our next port of call. There it is on the horizon. Get ready for a day at Key West.
Welcome to Key West. Sitting here docked, waiting for the all clear, and then we'll make our leisurely stroll down the road through some shopping to the shop where we're going to pick up our electric bikes, and pretty much going to just bike around and see some sights around Key West today. All right, we are officially in Key West. It's actually a very short walk from the ship itself to the port area.
Please gather your ship card and a government-issued photo ID prior to leaving.
Oh, so it's a government issue, so I can show my...
So as the magical voice said, make sure you have a government photo ID prior to leaving the ship.
Golf carts. See the island half the time with golf carts.
Babe, we would have just trailed ours down to Tampa if we wanted to use a golf cart.
Yeah.
Not taking a cruise to get here.
Easier than biking.
So we have to go to the main island bike rentals
Yes.
place that's up the road somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Which is this bike.
So as you can see here, there are technically bike rentals right here. So this morning started with a little snafu. The ladies were thinking that the bike rental place we rented from was just over a half a mile from us. Somehow they were, I guess, looking at a different bike rental place because there's a Island Bicycles and an Island Bike Rentals. And the other one was within walking distance. This one's about a mile and a half from the port. So we are heading up the road, and we'll be back in a little bit once we finally get to the bike rental place. So there is a little Audubon House, which is a small tropical garden, open from 9:30 to 5. Maybe we'll take a peek at this on the way back. All right, so upon further evaluation, we decided to snag a quick Uber. And so we are officially here at Island Bicycles to get our reserved e-bikes.
They have bikes.
All right. No shortage of bikes. They even have attached car seats and car trailers. Yeah. So let's go take a look, getting all set up. All right, so change of plans. Due to miscommunication yesterday with the staff, someone extended the e-bikes that should have been back yesterday, and they didn't log them into the system. Otherwise they would have known they would have been due this morning for us to rent, and they only have 4 e-bikes in this company, so we're not e-biking anymore. We're going to get that refunded, and I think we are going to try to get a golf cart at this point, because this was actually the one that had one of the highest ratings in the Key West area, and so we're not just going to randomly choose another company last minute. So we will see, but I guess e-bikes are not happening. We'll be back later once we figure something out. Sometimes when you are taking the scenic route, there are unexpected turns.
Stop right there, guys. Sorry to interject, but there's a store we must check out right here.
Yeah. So we've got about a 4-block walk and we actually are renting a golf cart today now. So we'll be back when we get to stop number 2. All right, everyone. After our mix-up at Island Bicycle Rentals with our e-bikes, we have made our way down 4 blocks, and we are now at Minty's golf cart and scooter rental. So we are getting a 4-seater golf cart, and that's how we'll see Key West today. Pro tip, based on the signs here, when it comes to golf carts, obviously you have to park them, unlike the e-bikes where it's very easily to park them on the side and at bike racks. So we have to make sure you prepay for parking so you don't get towed. We officially have our 4-seater golf cart now, and we are off on our way to explore Key West.
A quick trip right from the shop takes us to everyone's favorite free attraction, the southernmost point. Spoiler alert, it's actually not the southernmost point, but we don't want to ruin anyone's good time.
No trip to Key West will be complete without the obligatory southernmost point.
Southernmost point on YouTube. Sorry, thank you.
They did a great job of fixing the vandalism that occurred when someone lit a Christmas tree on fire a couple of months ago. So, southernmost point, check.
Next on the checklist, Duval Street. Unfortunately, we're not going to be here in the evening to enjoy a good old Duval crawl, which is basically a bar hop. No shortage of shopping, souvenirs, t-shirts, any tourist item that you could waste your money on, I promise you, you'll find it here.
I hope you enjoyed that quick little drive-by of Duval Street. That is your main bar crawl. Also, key lime pies are up and down that road as well. So at this point, I think we are going for a local coffee house and then one of the top-rated key lime pie eateries, if you will, in Key West. We'll get back at you as we get closer. All right, official stop number 1 is the Koffie House. Because you know us and our women love coffee. So we're gonna go snag some and see how it is.
The Koffie House is roughly based on the coffee store called Central Perk from the TV show Friends, which was popular in the 90s. However, Central Perk doesn't actually exist anywhere but on a Los Angeles soundstage. The vibe here was cool. It was a nice place to relax and enjoy one of the many different beverages they had available.
All right, so we are waiting on our coffee. We're doing an iced coffee with vanilla and peanut butter. See how that goes. Can't go wrong with peanut butter. And then we have 2 destinations for key lime pie. The highest rated that we saw prior to research was a place called Mattheessen's. And we were here getting our coffee, and a local said you need to go to Kermit's. That Kermit's is actually the best key lime pie out here, regardless of what, quote, outsiders, unquote, say. So we're gonna get a slice from each one. We're gonna do a key lime taste off here between Kermit's and Mattheessen's. We'll come at you a little bit later. Oh, one thing before we leave here. This coffee house actually has a live DJ that plays later on in the day, and he's got himself a little crow's nest.
Hi, we're on Green Street, a place called Kermit's for key lime pie. And we even have a pond where we can watch the fish while we eat our pie.
So it is time for a key lime pie tasting of Kermit's key lime pie.
Cheers.
Ready? Cheers.
Bust the
Out of 5,
on a fedora scale, out of 5 fedoras, what's your rating?
I give that 6 fedoras.
I would say, yeah, because it's very, very smooth. You've got the key lime taste to it, but it's not the sharp, tangy taste that you normally get with, straight up key lime pie from Publix or restaurants. So it's a nice,
It's almost like a cheesecake.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it
almost a
is.
cheesecake consistency. Again, very, very light, I guess, tingling.
Oh, the graham cracker's really good too.
And the graham cracker, yeah, it's very, very good.
It's delicious.
I'm Kermit from Kermit's Key West Key Lime Shop. We've been on this corner for 30 years. Selling key lime pie, all things key lime.
You got a 6 out of 5, which means you topped the scale
Yeah.
Oh my
of
God.
all of our taste tests.
Yes,
Yeah.
we love
Congratulations.
key lime pie and best key lime pie I have tasted
Ever.
ever.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
I
for your
really
time, Chef. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
So we are officially at Mattheessen's, and the owner literally just pulled up and wasn't going to be ready for about 30 minutes, but we told him we were doing key lime pie tastings and really wanted to have a stop here, and she's like, you know what, we'll give you a private tasting prior to her opening up for everybody else. So we're about to taste Mattheessen's.
So tell us about you, shop history. Tell us about
So my name is Kayla Mattheessen of the Mattheessens. My parents have been, in business down here for 30 years. We've had different locations all over the island. This particular store is going on 7 years. Our longest standing is at 419 Duval Street. That one's been there for 25. Everything is homemade from scratch using the best ingredients that we can get. Macaroons, half-pound cookies, key lime pie, fudge. We even make, we don't have them right now, a half-pound peanut butter cookie with a layer of peanut butter and a layer of chocolate fudge on top.
Oh my goodness.
It weighs about 3/4 of a pound total.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's your jam.
That's like our cult classic insane item. It takes 4 hours to make.
Wow.
So yeah, we're family owned and operated through and through. My parents still work every day. We have 3 locations in town and 1 in Nashville,
how
Tennessee.
many years?
30 total.
All right, Ryan.
All right, so.
I'm gonna go with the no whipped cream.
All right. I'll go with some whipped cream.
There's chocolate in there. There's chocolate in there?
And chocolate in there. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dang, that one's pretty tasty. This one has a little bit,
This one's a little sweeter.
yeah, a little sweeter.
Has a little more key
yeah.
lime kick.
Yep.
I like this one.
Yeah, it does have a little more of the tanginess for the.
It's almost like a
Key lime.
pudding now
Uh-huh.
versus like a cream cheese.
And this is a darker graham cracker crust versus the lighter crust we have the other one.
I like the crust a lot. I can barely get it. So, there we go. Thick crust.
You should take your whipped cream because it's not gonna be good. Good.
5 out of 5 fedoras.
He's working hard on that one.
A lot of deliberation.
There's a lot of deliberation because they're like, I love the graham cracker crust of this one.
I love
definitely.
the graham cracker crust.
I like the consistency of this one. But I like
The cheesecake feel.
the slighter tangy taste of some
I
of
actually
the
like
other
this better.
locations. But
It's like a pudding.
yeah, I mean,
Is this Melinda's favorite?
yeah,
Hey guys.
that I would call. I'd probably still give it a 5. Yeah, I definitely still give it a 5 out of 5 for doors. All right, we are on the road.
To the Hemingway Home and Museum.
We are heading to Hemingway Home. Just had our 2 key lime pie tastings from Kermit's and from Matteessen's.
Mattheessen is?
Personally, the key lime filling itself, I liked the flavor more at Kermit's. However, crust I definitely loved more at Mattheessen's. So either one, I mean, both of them were phenomenal, without a doubt. But if I had to choose one over the other, I would go for Kermit's being a slight edge over Mattheessen's as far as flavor and overall taste goes. We'll get back at you once we get to the Hemingway House.
So we arrived here at the Hemingway House. There was a long line to get in, and of course it's not a free attraction. A lot of people come here to see the six-toed cats Hemingway was a big fan of. More important than that, though, of course, is his contribution to American literature with items like Old Man and the Sea and For Whom the Bell Tolls.
So for those who do desire to actually tour the Hemingway House, it is cash only, no credit cards. And the rate is $18 per adult and $7 for children. At this point, we're just hitting our highlights, so we are not going to actually tour inside the home. Right across from Hemingway House is our next key lime stop. It is the Moondog Cafe and Bakery. So we are going to go snag a piece of key lime pie, and we'll see what this one is.
Moondog Cafe had an eclectic collection of pastries and other baked goods. They all looked really good. Some of them, I swear, looked like they should have had a little pot in them. It is Key West after all. But we ultimately were here as part of our key lime pie sampling process.
This is Moondog Cafe and Bakery Key Lime Pie. Taste test number 3.
Here is.
All right, so I can already tell you, this one has a different type of topping. Looks like in this one, it's more of a meringue topping that has been charred, and it's got key lime zest mixed in, as you can tell.
It's right.
The little shavings.
Okay. Wow. It's a big bite, and it's way, way tangy.
Good. It's kind of sharp tangy. Yeah.
Third judge? Judge number 3?
I haven't had it yet. How about I have one now?
Yeah, this has got the most intense key lime flavoring to it.
That's the best way to describe it.
Very key limey, yes. You definitely taste the lime.
Yeah, and I think for me personally, it's got too much topping on it.
Yes.
It's got too much meringue that kind of overpowers.
And the crust is much thinner.
And with that, we're gonna call the taste test finished. Fedora rating? Fedora rating?
4. 3.
I think 3.5.
We're on Whitehead Street, headed to mile marker 0.
But before we get to mile marker 0, a quick stop at another one of Key West's famous landmarks, the Kapok tree. This Kapok tree is adjacent to mile marker 0, another famous landmark here in Key West. The tree is estimated to be just a little over 100 years old and has a circumference of over 30 feet. It's a really cool sight to see.
Here in Key West, there is another tradition, and that is to officially get your picture taken at mile marker 0, which is the end of the known roadways, I should say scenic highways, in the continental US. And there it is, mile marker 0. So technically on the other side, I was at the start of the highway system for the continental US, because that was one north, mile 0. So now I am technically at the termination point by crossing the street, We are at mile marker 0, 1 south. There you go. The end of the roads here in the U.S. Let's take a look at the mile marker 0 gift shop. We're on our way to our next destination, and on a turn we actually saw a church that had very nice stained glass windows. So we're going to stop here, take a quick look. This is Williams Hall.
Williams Hall was a beautiful non-denominational church that we came across. It was built in 1912. It was actually originally called the Fleming Street Methodist Church, and it's the third structure to actually exist on this property. This was a beautiful church. Unfortunately, I only got to see it from the outside. One of us had to stay with the golf cart because there was no legal parking. It's okay though, because there was a Pokemon raid outside, and I was more than happy to play that while everyone else toured the church.
So we are at our next stop, Pepe's Cafe, for another key lime tasting. Let's see what this one has to offer.
Hi everybody, we're in front of Pepe's Cafe, which was established in 1909. And during his tenure in office as President of the United States, Harry Truman visited the Key West a total of 11 times. And this is the restaurant he went to.
In 1946.
Yep.
This one doesn't have any kind of meringue or whipped cream topping. Does have a lighter graham cracker color for the crust. We'll let the ladies try first, and then I'll try mine.
It's really good.
Yeah.
You're not so sure though.
I give this one a 3 fedoras. It's really thick, and the graham cracker crust is way too thick.
Yeah, you can barely taste the crust. So if you're not a big graham cracker crust, this would be for you. For me, I like my graham crackers. This one, I think, as far as flavor, is on par with the Moondog as far as tanginess, and Mattheessen's. Both of them have a more tangier based key lime taste to it.
Yeah. I think my favorite so far is still Kermit.
Yeah, they're all very good, but I still think the one that edges everyone out is Kermit's.
Yeah, so far.
And Kermit's was actually the cheapest out of the key lime pies too, I think.
We are now at the Whistle Bar.
I guess this was below.
That is below the Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden, for those that are not familiar with it, is a closing optional bar. Mel and I are not too big on that kind of establishment, but if you like that kind of atmosphere, it does open at 1 p.m. and it's right above the Whistle Bar, and you can go in there should you choose closing optional. Right across from the Whistle Bar in Garden of Eden is the Flying Monkey, or I should say Flying Monkeys. Looks like, at least according to their sign, they have world famous frozen concoctions. We might have to taste one of these. That is a good mudslide. Got a mudslide and a
White Russian.
White Russian.
Cheers to no wives here. They're in there. Shopping, spending money, buying things they probably have at home. But let's go check up on them.
As with a lot of stores in most tourist areas, selection is not unique. So if you see something you like, you don't necessarily have to grab it right away. Chances are you're going to find it in another store. This was another fun establishment. They had a great offer. Husband sitting. You just leave him there, pay for his drinks. Sloppy Joe's on your right is listed as the oldest restaurant in Key West, but we don't have any factual data to back up that statement.
We are now officially having late lunch, and we are at the most popular place in town, Sloppy Joe's. And what are you gonna have at Sloppy Joe's? I think I'm gonna have a chicken sandwich. No, we're going with the original Sloppy Joe.
In case you don't like Sloppy Joe's, they did have a pretty good menu with a lot of other varieties, but when in Rome, we ultimately grabbed some appetizers to go as well. Everything we ordered was really good. We had the soft pretzels, as well as the fried pickles. And here it is, the original Sloppy Joe. A great savory sandwich to have after all of that sweet key lime pie.
All right, we finished lunch at Sloppy Joe's. I think at this point we're gonna go ahead and start making our way back. Got to go fill up the golf cart, return that, and then get back to the port. I think we did pretty much everything that we wanted to do here today. Key lime pie tasting, little sightseeing, little lunch. So now it's time to head back on the ship.
Like Ryan said, there's nothing like getting back to the ship after a long day. Wait a minute, we never figured out who had the best pie. Let's find out now. Coming up in no particular order, we went to Kermit's. Then we had Mattheessen's. We followed that with Moondog Cafe, and lastly Pepe's Cafe. And the drum roll, please. That's right, Kermit's, featuring Chef Kermit himself, the best key lime pie that we found in all of town. Normally we rate on things out of 5 fedoras, but everyone enjoyed this so much, and we had such a great experience with Kermit that he gets an extra bonus fedora. So in this case, it's 6 out of 5 fedoras. Way to go, Kermit. We look forward to seeing you again.
Well, we are done with Key West. We're sitting on the balcony, waiting for departure. Honestly, I have not heard any announcements asking people to check in, so I don't think we're going to have any pier runners, but we do have a ringside view, if you please, if any do show up.
No pier runners this time, but we did get an excellent view of the harbor at Key West as we pulled away. One of the more scenic and beautiful areas in Florida. Great for a visit even if you're not on a cruise ship. So we enjoyed a nice dinner, and after dinner, we tried some of the activities on the ship. Everyone even convinced me to go ahead and give it a shot at the Finish That Lyric game show.
CJ, Tampa! Yeah? Okay, volume 1, track 17. Volume 1, track 17. Do you think I'm sexy? Sir, please answer the question. Yes. Okay, good. Volume 1, track 17. Now, all I need is 6 words, that's all. 6 words. Here we go. Do you think I'm sexy? Come on, honey, tell me so. Give him a round of applause. It is Jimi Hendrix. No! What do you say? No? Okay, all right. No, try to be brave and now you're looking back. Okay. Okay. I really hope it's Spice Girls, bro. It is. It's not Spice Girls, but I'm 100% sure you know this one. It's Eurythmics. Is that right? Yeah. Eurythmics, yes. Yeah. Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams. Volume 1, track 31. 131. I need 5 words only. Here we go. Sweet Dreams. Moving Out. Volume 1, track 23. 123, Moving Out. I need 6 words. Here we go, Moving Out. She said, Sonny, move out to the country. I am so sorry. I was really rooting for you. Okay. Welcome to the big finale, everybody. We're going to give them both a round of applause for getting here. Now, just to make things a little bit more interesting, I'll tell you what you're going to win. If you are in second place, you're going to get the lovely... Is that a Tootsie Roll? You're going to get a silver medal. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, ooh la la. And if you win this competition, you're going to get the amazing Royal Caribbean Trophy. So you pick a card for him. You're going to go with this pile? Yeah?
Yeah.
Up to you. Yeah, up to you. No, I'm just saying, we're playing for a plastic trophy, man. Okay. You can take a look and you tell me if he's gonna do it or not. He's gonna do it? Okay. Perfect. Sir, step forward. Oh, God bless you. Volume 2, track number 9. Volume 2, track 9. The artist is Roger Miller. The song title is King of the Road. And I need 8 words. You know the song, yes or no? Okay, you do? You do not. Okay, well played, well played. Let's see. Here we go. King of the Road. No,
I ain't got no cigarettes.
That's it. Here we go. I'm going to give you the silver medal. We're going to give a round of applause. Congratulations. And I actually prepared something special for you. Okay, so come over here. Now I need everybody's help on deck number 4, deck number 5, deck number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody, one arm in the air. One arm in the air. Everybody, I can see you. I can see you. One arm in the air. Come on. And come with me. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Your turn. Give a round of applause. Okay. Come over here, sir. Remind me of your name, please.
CJ.
All right, CJ from Tampa, of course. Now, the good news is you won the game. The bad news is you need to win the trophy now. Okay? So, this time around, I'm going to pick a song for you. And we're going to go with this one.
Win that trophy! I bought it! I bought it!
Do you know this
Get
person?
it.
Should we call security? No, I've never seen her before in my life.
We can definitely call security. Okay. Are you related in any way, yeah?
Just a little.
Just a little? Okay, all right, cool.
We share the same cabin.
She wants to claim the trophy, okay? Here we go, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. For the trophy, you need to sing Walk Like a Man. Not a cappella, I mean, we have a track for you. Volume 2, track 16. Volume 2, track 16. Walk Like a Man. Here we go.
Walk like a man, talk like a man.
Yeah, we got it, yeah. All right. You know what, sir? CJ, we're going to give you a massive round of applause because you are the winner of Finish That Lyric. There we go. Oh, so proud. Very, very good. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That was fun. All right, guys, did you have a good time? Say, oh, yeah.
Speech! Well, I'd like to thank my executive producer, my editor, my video in chief, my camera woman, my wife. I guess my parents for making me listen to all that crap when I was in the car with them growing up. I'd like to just absolutely say thanks to PK Adventure Travels for sponsoring this video. Like and subscribe.